Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 15th of December, and today we're stealing 3 parts of the Oakhurst Mark II while going as fast as possible. We are frail and silent. We got a hammer to bash around with, a quiet, quick-fire concussive armor-piercing gun, and a few sidewinders. Let's get going. We've got heat sensors and shotguns and 20 seconds to escape. Gotta mind the orbit on this one. Yeah, which one's it going around? This one, it looks like, unless it's changing directions. In which case, this should be a relatively good angle. Doop, doop, doop. 3 seconds. Alright, easy key. Terrible key unless I use a sidewinder, and that feels like a little bit of a waste, but it's better than going this way. And going over here leads us directly to the crate. We don't need this key, and we don't have a quick way out. You know, it's annoying that this crate is all the way over here, away from the key. Is it really that much farther? Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, boop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, that's a fair bit farther. Do I use... Yeah, there's a temptation to use a second sidewind to get here, but... what if it's a useless item? Let's see, I just care about time. Don't care about shots. Okay, I think, let's see, 4 seconds. If we use the sidewinder, do we even get this done in under 10 seconds is the question. We get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. I think that's feasible. So we should probably do it. Do I use the sidewinder though? Do I use the second sidewind? Yeah, I'm seeing... We shoot out this fuel barrel, we get this crate, we head out through the fuel barrel. That's gonna be... Okay, so if we use a sidewinder here... If we don't use a sidewinder here, that'll be our route. If we do... There's an option of using a sidewinder to get out through here, which would be faster than here, but uses up a sidewind. I don't think that saves enough time and effort to justify another sidewind. But what about this crate? What about this crate? What if it's a reusable sidewinder? I'm scared that if I shoot this right now, then it's gonna blow up regardless when I'm going through here. So I'm not gonna shoot right now. This crate is too tempting, because if it's something good, that gives us the possibility of getting under 10 seconds on future ships. At least more of a possibility. I don't like this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're in loot goblin phase. Swapper! Can't do direct swap-ins, but that'll be helpful. Does that help us get out of here? No, sadly. Although if we time it right, it could be an easier way to get out of this room because it can send us down through here. I don't think that actually helps. Alright, we're still at 4 seconds. It's a good sign. That is a good sign. 5 seconds now. All right, so it's gonna be a little close. Oh, teleport visitor. Not what we want. Anywhere else out? No. So yeah, we might be able to swap. I just don't know if swapping with you does me any good. Because I can position my pod over here, but if I'm not careful, then I just get into infinite bonkworks. I shouldn't get an infinite bonkworks, because it'll be a thing. Yeah. Oh. We'll see if this works. I think this will work. Swap with you. Then we get out. Hopefully don't bounce across the ship. Where are we? Yeah, that works well enough, I think. Or we can bounce across the ship. Oh god, is that gonna... Yeah, this is my last ditch effort. Alright, please don't hit myself. And please be under 10. Okay, we got under 10. Woo! Alright, would have slightly preferred to have not missed the pod in the first place, but that worked out in the end. Yay. Alright, glitch dashers, guns, heat sensors. And how close are you? You're far enough away. Reinforcement, so it's not orbiting anything tightly. And no locked doors. Fairly long for a ship. I don't think this is going under 10. We could maybe attempt a quick swap. I don't know if I'm feeling up to that today. Not with a regular length swapper. But it's probably our only chance at getting... Oh, okay, so it's not behind a locked door, so it doesn't matter who I swap with down here. So as long as I just get a swap off, then we're good. Alright, time to start stretching my arms. Get some dexterity into them. Because it's a solid angle to try and attempt it. Let's see if I miss them. This is the closest other target, but that's pretty useless. Oh no, that's... that might be a little bit too far. If this door was open, then I could easily get it in swap, but that might be a little too far. Is it? One and then some. One and then some. It's pretty close. And then no way to get to that key quickly, but I don't think I'd miss and get them. This would be similar problem if I swap with you. You would be a good swap. Easy to get to, but not that much more difficult than that one. That's a pretty far distance for us to go. But I think I can do it. Yeah, I think I can do it, and if I don't do it... Is this... I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. It is admittedly easy keys going through here, except for you. But I don't need you, because I can get key, shoot for key, and then this door will be unlocked and I can swap. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Swap with you. 12. Swap with you. 13. Swap with you. 14, 15, 16, 17. That could be under 10 seconds. It's gonna be a little close, but that could be under 10 seconds, actually. The ship looks very long, but it's straightforward. Oh, and we can also blow out this fuel barrel, which might... That... I don't know if it's any faster, but it lets us get our pod over there in time. Two, three. Going through here might be the better play. So long as you don't immediately take off. Yeah, that's much safer, and I think it'll work. I'm not positive that it'll work. That's still a pretty long distance. How far is this? I'm kind of feeling swapping in, though. All right, let's just do it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Does shooting this make any sense? I'm gonna shoot it anyways. Slow you down just a little bit. And then I dash. It makes sense to take you out. So you might have an item. And I can still swap with you. Alright, so we dash. Pick up item. It sure is a something. It's not a grenade. A beam. And then, yeah, we just swap back to you. Take your gun, because why not? Shoot out the window. And then dash out of there all perfectly. Yeah, going out through here is much faster than going out through that fuel barrel. But I did have the advantage of having the pod already be in this area, so it might have been a little more close of a call if I had gone through the ship. That said, I could have at some point had the pod just drifting through there. That was a fantastic quick swap. Guaranteeing in under 10 seconds on this one. That was certainly faster than going through there. Could be. But I think, especially with a better dock, under 10 seconds is definitely possible on that one. Guns, armor, glitch dash armor. Alright, unless I screw up this one, I think I'm pretty solid in for first place. Because that was a very good swap in. I don't know if I can get in here. And it's only slightly by chance that I have this swapper. It's not guaranteed that 7-2 would go for the swapper on ship 1. And if they didn't, then I'd be definitely ahead. Like, without that swapper, that ship 3 would have taken a fair bit longer going through it than my alternate plan, because I couldn't swap into the last room. Granted, I didn't look at what was going on in the top right of the ship. That could have been somewhat... that wasn't as straightforward, but it could have been somewhat straightforward. Alright, yeah, no swapping in there. Wasn't worth attempting to dock there for just a regular swap length. We do have armor piercing, so as long as we aim it correctly, we can get your key pretty quickly. Maybe go down here and then swap with you to somewhat make my way back over here. Can I separate the ship? There's a few points that I can separate the ship. Hey, if you blow up this one and this one, it takes out the pilot room. I have to do it at a few points. You can also separate just this last section with here, one of these. Not super relevant. It's always just fun to look at. Alright, so I'm thinking, get in here. I could either do a swap or I could do a sidewind if there's not a better sidewind. A swap here is kind of fine. Swap here is kind of fine. This key is a little annoying, but I can do a swap here. And that gets me closest to the key. This is a good sidewind. Yeah, swap in here, grab this, get a sidewind, and avoid those. So that's swap one. Probably not a swap here because I can just bash around and shoot back at you. All right, so swap, shoot, swap, ignore, but I might need to do something about the tracker, and then swap, grab, sidewind, get out. That makes sense to me. And it is toasty in my room right now. Gonna need to open the window. Alright, y'all can start to see me, but that's fine. This is not a shotgun. Why did I think it's a shotgun? It feels like it's always a shotgun. It's not a shotgun. I aimed right here. That could just miss everyone. It's quick fire, so we're just gonna have to wait. I totally thought it was a shotgun. All right, so that's a small loss in time, but I don't think we're getting this done in under 10 seconds anyways, so it's not the biggest of deals. All right. Glitch Dasher's not going to get in the way. This is definitely going to hit you. I'm going to stand right here just for a little bit so you don't have a chance to walk out of the way. Swap with you. Oh, this will disable the alarm. That's kind of nice. All right, is going this way any good? I need to get this key, not really. So yeah, we'll keep going this way. Oh, I guess I could have gone straight through here and then down, and that would have worked. This key is getting a little close, which is mildly tempting. But once again, I just don't have a good way to get this key and then get back. Tracker is a relevant thought. They're closer than I wanted them to be, and I don't have a good way to deal with them. You know what? I should probably ignore them. No, that doesn't work. I was gonna say ignore them, just swap with the tracker, but then I won't have the level 3 key to get in here. If I spent a whole extra second, I can blow up the fuel barrel, then launch myself into here. And that gets me access to them. That technically works. Is an extra second they're useful versus like going around this way or something? Because I could go around this way, do a swap here, go down through here, do a swap here, grab this, and then sidewind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's faster. Or I could go. I need the swap here. Yeah, but you're going on an errand, actually. So what if I do a swap? Actually, if you're going... No, you're not going on an errand. Wait, I don't need to wait for this. The key's right there. The key's right there. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Probably do a shot swap. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe wait a little bit. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, okay. I've got a plan. Let's pick up another gun because I might need it. Alright, it does involve waiting for a split second. A little more than a split second. Alright, so we get a shot off. Alright, perfect pause. That's exactly what I wanted. Swap with you. We take him out. Yay! Alright, can't use Sidewinder or Swapper, so we get down here. And then line this up, hopefully thread this needle. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, I didn't need to save a swapper for them because this key... Okay, so Alright, some slight misplay. I could have used the other swapper somewhere else. I don't know where else I would have used it. I probably could... Okay, so I could have swapped over here and then swapped with them to shoot, and that would be a slight speed boost. But now that we're over here, we can just unlock the door. I'll shoot you just for funsies. Hey, get an extreme range Sidewinder. Neat. I was gonna pick up the rifle because it's useful for maneuvering in space, but Sidewinder's even better. We have a thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't particularly care if it's not a Sidewinder. All right. No, I guess I get the rifle as well. Probably shouldn't have dropped a live gun right underneath my feet. I am frail. Let's drop the swapper or something that won't absolutely kill me. I forgot that I'm frail. That's very relevant to me using a shotgun to get back into the pod earlier. That could have gone worse. All right, picked ourselves up just fine though. No way this is happening in under 10 seconds anyways, so we just continue on for 12 seconds. All right, so very slight misplay in that I could have used the swapper to get that last or second to last key faster. Gotta turn back time. But aside from that, our decision to go for the crate on ship 1 was tremendously helpful. And that allowed us to get a quick swap in, a very good quick swap. So I think that more than makes up for then the fraction of a second I lost on ship 3. Yeah, very good day. In theory, there's some crates that I missed that could make a difference, but they're not ones that I would imagine 7-2 or anyone else would go for. They're going fast. So we submit. And we get first place. Yeah, I'm guessing 7-2 did not go for that crate. Or if they went for the crate, got a different item, because that's been happening sometimes recently. But yeah, that swapper was pretty insane. Like, even if I didn't do a quick swap, it would have been extremely helpful. So yeah, very nice day. Yesterday, we have 7-2 taking the top spot with 31 seconds and a 5.99. Very nice job. We got me coming up in second, Heat Signature in third, Razdal Batchter in fourth, and Basil in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.